Hi, this is Mike Rendon with Rendon Remodeling and Design, and we're excited to show you a project that we recently completed in Vienna, Virginia. We did a full kitchen transformation as well as a main level remodel here, and also remodeled 2 bathrooms upstairs, so we're excited to show you. So we did a complete remodel of this kitchen, and we made some changes to the design and the layout to make it work better for the homeowners here. So before it was very dark, and we wanted to kind of lighten and brighten it up, so that's what we did with the colors and the finishes. We also made some changes specifically to the island. So the island was an angled island, and it had a cooktop on the island, which didn't make it very usable. There was limited counter space and kind of a dangerous spot to have a cooktop. A lot of times we like to try to move the cooktop off of the island if possible to create a more open space, more countertop space where people can hang out and sit down and things like that. We squared off the island. We made it much more usable. There's some seating on the backside here. And then we also actually opened up this wall just a little bit here. There was a wall here, and we opened up this wall so we could kind of create a better flow and more space around the island. This was a structural beam here, so we did have to install a new structural beam to support the load. So that was an opening that we created to make a better flow in the kitchen here. One of the other changes that we made to this kitchen was relocating the wall ovens. You'll notice we did take the cooktop, we put the range over here. So this is a better area for the cook surface. It's got a beautiful hood above here. We got the fridge in the same location over there. There was a corner wall oven space here, which took up a lot of space and kind of took away all of this counter space. So what we did is we took the wall ovens and we actually moved a wall oven microwave unit over here. But we still have the 2 wall ovens. We've got the wall oven here, and then we've got the wall oven with the range right here. But what we did is we created much more counter space and openness here. So now it looks more open, it looks cleaner, and it gives more counter surface to utilize as well. We also removed the soffits that were above here. So a lot of times these older kitchens, they have a drywall soffit above, which kind of limits the height of the cabinet, and it's not the best look. So what we did is we removed all of the soffits around here. We brought the kitchen wall cabinets all the way to the ceiling with the nice crown molding detail. And then we also have this nice custom style hood above the range, which is the new range location. This is a 36-inch wide range, so it's a good size range and still adequate counter space on both sides, so it still works well for the kitchen layout. We also added these built-in cabinets right here next to the table area, right outside of the kitchen space here. This is kind of the entry from the garage, and so these cabinets are a nice area for a staging area as you come in. Also provides some additional storage and countertop space, so if you needed some overflow storage from the kitchen. And then also it's got the nice glass cabinets with lighting in there. Just creates a nice showcase piece and a nice furniture looking piece right off of the kitchen here. The other things that we also did is we refinished all of the hardwood floors. So this is oak hardwood flooring. This was an existing flooring, so what we did is after we made the changes in the kitchen plan, we patched in the flooring with oak flooring to match what they currently have. And then we sanded and stained and finished all of the flooring on the main level here. And we showed the customer different colors and samples to select from, and they got to select the color that they wanted for their hardwood flooring. So this color kind of blends really nicely with the white kitchen cabinets and the overall style of the kitchen here. So in this kitchen, we used Mauser cabinets. Mauser cabinets is a very high quality cabinet line that is made out in Kentucky. It's a semi-custom, custom line cabinet. It's a really good quality cabinet that we like to use. And in this case, we actually used an inset cabinet. So inset cabinets are actually a little different than your traditional overlay or full overlay cabinets. The cabinet door itself is actually inset inside the frame of the cabinet. So when you open this is inside the frame. It gives it a nice look. It looks more like a furniture piece versus some of the overlay cabinets. The door will sit on the outside of the frame, and this one sits on the inside. It's also got this beaded detail around it as well. So it's a nice custom look for a cabinet and a very high-end look. All right, some of the nice features in this kitchen, we have different accessories in some of these cabinets. We try to customize it to the customer's needs. And so I'm gonna kind of run through some of those items. This particular drawer here was a knife drawer. So this is a nice place to store all your knives. Keep it organized and safe in here. And it is a soft close feature. So all of the cabinets are soft close. So you'll notice the doors and the drawers do have a soft close feature, which is great as well. Over here, we've got a double trash cabinet here. So you'll notice where it's got 2 trash cans here, which is nice to have as well. And then we got a big set of drawers here, which is always good to have for storage, different pots and pans and things like that. As we move over here in the sink area, Got a nice big sink, which is great. This is actually a cast iron Kohler sink. So it's a nice big sink, single bowl sink here. And we also have a tilt out tray right here, which is good for like sponges and different things by the kitchen sink here. As we move over, we've got another set of drawers here. We've got a Lazy Susan cabinet in the corner here, which is nice for storage. And you can spin the Lazy Susan around there. So it's a nice feature to have there. And then on the range side here, we've got a set of 3 base drawer cabinets here. So we got 3 drawers. This is good for all of your utility items and stuff that you need there. And then over here, we've got a drawer that is for cutting boards and different things like that. So it's a nice place to store things there. Then you got an extra cabinet above the refrigerator. And as we move over here, we got a nice big set of drawers, nice to feature extra items and things like that. You can store all kinds of things in there. And then above the wall oven and microwave, we actually have a kind of a tray divider cabinet, which is really nice for your cookie sheets, your cutting boards, things like that that are bigger. And this kind of keeps it nice and organized there. So all of these details in the cabinetry are very important. So we go through a full kitchen design and full kitchen plan with our customer. We want to make sure that we're customizing it so it works for them and their family. So we go through each cabinet, each component of the kitchen to make sure it's going to work and it's functional for them. Some of the finishes here in the kitchen, we did this nice silestone Calcutta gold countertop. This is a quartz countertop, and it's a beautiful countertop. It's nice and light with some gray tones, some brown tones as well. But it's a beautiful countertop that we installed. I think it's very clean in this kitchen. And we also have a nice clean backsplash. It's just kind of a half offset pattern for the backsplash, as well as this large sink that we installed with the Kohler faucet as well. And we've got the nice Kohler finishes with the hardware, ties everything together and looks nice. We did a nice stainless steel induction range. So this is an induction range, and all of the stainless steel appliances as well, kind of ties everything together here. One of the other things we did here is we actually widened the opening into the dining room just a little bit. We just wanted to kind of open that up to get a little bit more openness between the kitchen and the dining room space. It also helps for lighting. You know, there's a lot of large windows in the dining room space, so it brings light from both sides here. Essentially just widen this a little bit to give more space for the refrigerator and also the opening into the dining room. We installed LED recess lighting throughout the kitchen to illuminate the space, so it gives good lighting throughout the kitchen. We also put them on a dimmer switch so you can control the light output. So if you want to turn down the light, you just control with the dimmer, so it's nice to have things on dimmers. We also installed LED tape lighting for the under cabinet lighting, which is great for, you know, task lighting and just additional lighting as well. And we also put those on a dimmer switch so you can control the output of the under cabinet lighting as well. So if you wanted to just turn off the main lights, you can turn off the main lights, keep on your under cabinet lights. It's just a nice way to illuminate the kitchen and provide good lighting throughout the whole kitchen space. We also remodeled the staircase here, as well as the flooring that I mentioned. As you come in through the front door, we redid the staircase, so new railings. We restained the treads. So we actually installed a nice sleek stair railing here. There was a kind of a rounded stair tread here, as well as a more traditional style railing. So we kind of changed this to a more transitional and contemporary style railing system. So it's nice and clean. We've got the stained railing at the top here, the stained newel post, and then we've got the white balusters. We also did stained treads on the top with the white risers for the stairs. And we did that all the way up through here and just kind of did a full transformation of the front staircase. So when you walk into the house, you get to see a nice, beautiful staircase. It's got the carpet runner as well, but it just changed the entry level of the house when you walk in. Here in the kids' bathroom, we did a full remodel of the kids' bathroom here. As you come in, it's pretty much everything stayed in the same location. We did convert the tub to a stand-up shower. That kind of worked better for their situation now. So it's got the nice frameless sliding glass doors here, and it's got the nice tile work here installed to the ceiling. We've got the double shower head, so the fixed shower head with the handheld, as well as a nice niche for storage and everything as well. And so as you walk in, we replaced the toilet, all the tile flooring, and then we put in a nice new vanity cabinets with sinks. So we got the nice blue vanity cabinets here with the single mirrors on each side. And so just a full remodel of this space here. Now we're here in the primary bathroom. We did a full remodel of this space. Most of the things stayed in the same location, but we did modify some things. But we've got the double sinks here. We've got the nice soaking tub here. And then we've got the nice shower as well. Some of the changes that we made here, there was actually a big drywall bulkhead with lighting that was across the top of the vanities. So we took that out to kind of open up this space and kind of gives it a cleaner look there. And then also we've got this beautiful Whirlpool soaking tub with the nice tile surround. So we have the nice light tile and the nice gray cabinets to go with that. And then one of the other nice changes in this bathroom is we actually opened up this shower. There was a big wall right here that kind of just was a full height wall, and it kind of closed off the shower space, so it was much more darker. And so we basically created a half wall with the clear glass panel here. And so what this does is it opens up the shower more, allows more natural light and lighting throughout, and it just makes the shower feel larger and opens up the space. So with the vanity cabinets, we've got a nice gray cabinet here, and we used the Silestone Calcutta Gold quartz countertop on the top. We've got the undermount white porcelain sinks here. And we also installed nice big mirrors here to kind of make it feel nice and open. We did provide some nice vanity sconces inside the lighting, or inside the mirrors here, I'm sorry. It just provided a nice detail for the vanities here. So we did some nice tile work in this bathroom. We lightened it up. We did a light tile on the floor. It's got some brown tones as well. And then one of the things we did, the same tile on the tub deck here. And then on the front, we actually did an accent tile, which is also shown on the shower. So we've got an accent wall in the shower. Pretty much this back wall has the smaller tile with the gray style, which also is accented here on the front of the tub. So it's just a nice tile detail, kind of makes the whole bathroom look nice here. If you're looking to remodel your house soon, please reach out to us. You can give us a call or contact us through our website, fill out the form, or follow us on social media to learn more.